Okay, Leos, it's your time. All right, Leos, it is the month of October. So we are going to be taking a look and see what is coming out for you, Leos. This month of October is heavy, so be aware of that. All right, let's see what's coming out. We have the invisible bar. So your invisible blocked. Yeah, the invisible bar. And it says breaking down invisible barrier and welcoming the horizon. Breaking down invisible barrier and welcoming the horizon. Okay, so for you Leos, the 2 first weeks is going to be good, and also this month is going to be good for you Leos, especially Leos who have been working on themselves, because the 2 first weeks is Libran and the 2 last weeks is Scorpion. All right, then we have the ghost ship, Leos. Lost souls and unknown destiny. Lost souls and unknown destiny. So, Leos, you are really going through a situation now. Then we have in the 3rd week, the week of the Scorpions, invisible fog that you can't see clearly. This invisible fog, brave the fog to find the answer. Brave the fog to find the answer. So there's some sort of an invisible fog that is going to be coming up, that is going to be affecting you Leos, because you have invisible barriers, okay? And with these invisible barriers, you're coming up with a lot of issues. Black cat. People who are silent may have something because inside them that you could not believe. And this is what I say about a lot of people. People who are silent, they do things and they, you know, their conscience are bothering them. And this is what is going to be coming out in this week, okay? This is definitely what is going to be coming out in the month of October. Let's get into your reading, Leos. So we see you wanted some sort of a new start with money. I see that is coming in. The 2nd week, the 2 of Pentacles, Jupiter is in Capricorn. Whoever you are that went up against a Capricorn is going to be regaining their money. Unexpectedly, things are going to be turning out because you have the dense fog in the 3rd week, where whoever went up against a Capricorn is going to be regaining their money because they found out what you have done. So the 5 of Pentacles is there. Then we see the 2 of Wands, some sort of an offer that you Leos and a Cancer put in is going to be turning down. The energy of the black cat. People who are silent may have something buried inside them. And you and a Cancer, especially Leos and a Cancer that did something that was not above water, it's going to be coming out. The energy of this 9 of Pentacles, you Leos could have took some money in the past. This money has to return to the rightful owner. Yes. The King of Cups, a Pisces, is now finding out what you Leos have done in the past, that you collected money that was not yours. Then we are dealing with a Cancer person. They found out that a Cancer person is your child. So a lot of you Leos who were lying about a Cancer person, they find out that this Cancer person is your child. The 9 of Wands, you have no protection from a situation because the Scorpion is going to be telling your secrets, Leos. So yes, they recognize that you stole some money in the past. So Leos, you took a whole lot of money that was for a Capricorn person. They now recognize that you are not the original person for this money. You should not have had this money. They recognize that you and an Aquarian person from another country stole a whole lot of money. So I see heartbreaks for you Leos surrounding work, because they're now finding out. A lot of you Leos are heartbroken surrounding a situation to do with work. Okay, yeah, they now find out what the night this Aquarian have done. They recognize that you Leos and an Aquarian co-created a situation, took money that was not yours, and they're holding on you Leos, an Aquarian, and a Cancer, because a Cancer is connected in the situation and some sort of an offer, you and a Cancer. Yes, the truth is coming out, Leos. So Leos, you lied in the past, took a whole lot of money. In the first week of October, they're now finding out that you were not the original person that was supposed to get this money. The truth is now coming out. This is a karma between you, Leos, and a Capricorn person. And the Capricorn person is in your house that is going to be regaining their money. 9 of Pentacles is for a Capricorn person. Here is the energy of the Cancer is now heartbroken because they recognize that you, Leo, and a Cancer collaborated and steal a whole lot of money from a Capricorn person. Okay, so you Leos are going to be losing your work, losing your job. You Leos wanted a new start. You Leos apply for a new start. You Leos was collecting money off of someone else's work. They now recognize what you have done. Okay, there is heartbreaks that is going to be coming up for you Leos and an Aquarian person, because they found out the truth about you Leos and an Aquarian person, that you Leos and an Aquarian person took a whole lot of money that was not yours. Okay, so this energy of the money, this long-term stability, a Pisces had helped you Leos to gain a whole lot of money. Well, the Pisces is turning their backs on you. They now recognize that you Leos have created a fraud. The energy of the 7 of Swords, you Leos lie and created a fraud. You defraud a corporation a whole lot of money that was not yours. So this is definitely coming out. So whoever you Leos are, they're looking at you Leos as a frauder. You created a whole lot of money. A Capricorn person, Jupiter is in Capricorn, the Sun is in Capricorn in your house. A Capricorn person is going to be regaining the money that you took. A Capricorn person is going to be overcoming you and a Pisces man that co-create to take a whole lot of money. A blockage is going to be coming up for you and a Pisces person surrounding work. So Leos, you, a Pisces person, and an Aquarian person is now regretting a situation. A Pisces person had helped you Leos and a Aquarian person to steal a whole lot of money. And now you are in trouble. They're now finding out what you Leos have done. The energy of the 3, the long-term stability that you and a Cancer hope to have is not going to be happening. A Scorpion is going to be giving up. You Leos and a Cancer. An end is going to be coming up for an Aquarian person and you Leos. An Aquarian person, because a Scorpion is going to be standing their grounds. You and an Aquarian person. The end is here for you Leos and an Aquarian person. The end is here for a Cancer, you Leos and an Aquarian person, for co-creating and taking a whole lot of money that was not yours. They're aware that a Cancer stole a letter, a document. They recognize that a Cancer gave you, Leo, a letter or a document. They're now putting the puzzle together and recognize how you got this. So they're now recognizing how you, Leo's, got a contract. The contract is going to be cancelled. Yeah, the contract is going to be cancelled. You're going to be blocked from work, especially Leo women. Leo women and Sagittarian women is going to be blocked from work because they recognize that you, Leo, and a Sagittarian woman co-created a situation and stole a lot of money and lied about it. They now recognize how you got a contractual agreement. And this contractual agreement is going to come to an end. So you Leo women are going to be blocked. Okay. You Leo women who created a fraud with an Aquarian person is going to be blocked. Here, the energy of the block, the mountain, and your contract is going to be cancelled. Okay. So a lot of you Leo women, you co-created with an Aquarian person. This Aquarian person comes up as a young person, but this person can be any age. They lied. Okay, they lied and co-created a situation. So let's go in this and look in your house, because you took a whole lot of money, Leos, that was not yours. People now recognize that you Leos lied and defraud a corporation The secrecy of you Leos and Aquarian person is now out. Whoever you are that has collaborated with an Aquarian person to steal a whole lot of money, they're onto you now. The truth is coming out. This is a karmatic situation. You could have done this in many lifetimes with an Aquarian person to steal from a Capricorn person. Success is here for a Capricorn. Jupiter is in Capricorn. And this Capricorn person is going to be regaining their money. The money was for a Capricorn person. They now recognize that you and a Cancer, heartbreaks for a Cancer. They now recognize what you and a Cancer have done. No new start for you and a Cancer. They're going to be ending some sort of a contractual arrangement that you and a Cancer had gotten. This is going to be cancelled. Okay, they now know what you Leos have done. Yeah, so a man is now very worried. Yeah, a man is now very worried. A Libran man is very worried because a Libran man is also going to be blocked from work. A Libran man is going to be blocked from work. This man is now really, really worried. All right, what should we know about the Leos and this money? Because someone gave you Leos this money for some sort of a long-term stability. Okay, yes, they recognize that you live in a hotel. A house is not yours. Yeah, they recognize that you live in a hotel. A house is not yours, and you are collecting a whole lot of money on a house. And they recognize that you live in a hotel or an apartment building and a house is not yours. So you Leo women lied, used someone else's house information and identity in order to collect a whole lot of money. They recognize that you live in an apartment building and a house is not yours. So they are now, what is going to be the outcomes of this? They're saying that you have to return this money. Leo, it's not your money. A house is not yours. You live in an apartment building or some sort of a complex. They recognize, yes, Two of Swords. They recognize some secret. Yeah, they recognize that you Leo men created some sort of a secret documents. You and your partner created some sort of a secret documents. They're finding out the secrets of you Leo men and your partner, that you both lied and had some sort of a secret document collecting money of someone else. Okay, so the police, they recognize that you Librans, the police is on to you Leos. Okay, they recognize this house is not for you Leos, and you and your partner was collecting a whole lot of money off of this house. So you Leo women and men are going to be released out of a situation. Long-term stability. An Aries person tried to give you some sort of a long-term stability. They now recognize that ghost ship. They now find out that you live in an apartment and not a house. They recognize you are not the person. So I see a lot of you Leo women are now regretting. A lot of you Leo women recognize that you're losing out on a situation because you lied and created a crime. A man is now very worried. A man is drinking. This is two men that collaborated with you Leo. A man and a Cancer person who collaborated with you Leo in order to take a lot of money is now very upset. Yeah, so a Pisces person is turning their back on you Leos because a Pisces person will recognize that you are not the right person. Yeah, they now recognize that you Leos are the mother of a Cancer. Okay, a Aries Leo or a Libran. Okay, so you Leos is the mother of a Cancer. They're now finding out the truth. An end is going to be coming up for you Leo who have a Cancer child who stole a lot of money. So there's a Scorpion man that is going to be telling the truth. An old Scorpion man, 60 years and older, is going to be speaking the truth. This old Scorpion man is going to be telling the information about a letter or a document that was taken. Yeah, so the Nine of Wands, an old Scorpion man is going to be telling the truth. An old Scorpion man is going to be telling how you Leos came on a contractual agreement. Yes, so they're now recognizing that you Leo women and your lover created a crime. Leo women, Leo man, that you are a fraud person. The energy of the Seven of Swords in reverse. People in authority is now unto you, Leo women, and an Aquarian person that created a crime. The secrecy of you, Leo women, an Aquarian person, and the lovers. Okay, so at end, an Aquarian person is going to be getting some sort of a notice. This Aquarian person is between the age of 18 and 45, is going to be getting some sort of a notice that they need to move. Okay, so whoever this Aquarian person is between the age of 18 and 45 is going to get some sort of a notice that they need to move. Okay, they are canceling some sort of a contractual agreement of a man, whoever this man is. This man, it could be a Pisces man, this man could be a Scorpion man, this man could be a Virgo man, a Pisces, a Sagittarian man, or a Gemini man, but they're canceling his contract because now they know how this man came on his contract. Okay, now they're having evidence, so truth is coming out, and we want to see this man because I see this man is heartbroken. Whoever this man is heartbroken. A Libran man is heartbroken. Some of you that is involved with a Libran man in some sort of a work situation. What should we know about this Libran man? Yeah, this Libran man was the one who gave you Leos. This man is going to be returning a letter to a Capricorn person. This man now recognized that they have to return a letter to a Capricorn person. So there is something, they're now recognizing that this Capricorn person live in her house. This man is now heartbroken. This man recognized I have to return the letter to the Capricorn person and explain the situation, because this man and you Leos are in some serious problem. Okay, what is going to be happening to the money? Because you guys have to return the money. They now recognize that a Capricorn person don't live in a hotel. Okay, they now recognize that a Capricorn person don't live in an apartment building. They now recognize that the Capricorn person is the one who lives in the house, and you Leos live in an apartment building. What is going to be happening to this Nine of Pentacles? You Leos have to return this Nine of Pentacles to this Capricorn person, because this Capricorn person is sitting in your house and is blocking your house. What is going to be what's going to happen to this money? Yes, so you Leos and your partner collaborated and signed for some money that was not yours. Okay, this is it. You Leos and your partner collaborated and signed for some money that was not yours, and now they're finding out the truth. So whoever you Leo men or women are, you and your partner lied, apply using someone else's information and signed for some money that was not yours, and they need the money back. So here again is the energy of the partner that paid you Leo. Someone paid you Leo to sign for some money and try to use someone else's identity to get this money. And you guys are going to, yes, this lady is, yeah, this lady is now looking at you Leos, because I had this here for you Leos, because this lady is standing her ground. Well, this lady is standing her ground, and you Leos are now in a whole lot of problem. The end is going to be coming up for you Leos, especially Leo women that collaborated with an Aquarian person to steal a whole lot of money. You're in problem because this lady is not backing down. This lady needs her money back, and she's not backing down, Leos. So I don't know who is this for, because obviously you keep on coming up in all of readings over you and an Aquarian person that created a fraud and collected, signed for using this lady, this Capricorn lady information. This man now recognized he has to return the money to this Capricorn person. He has to return the letter that he stole out of the house of the Capricorn person to the Capricorn person. There is going to be an end for a Leo woman who was paid to sign and collect for a whole lot of money. Here it is. You are in serious problem. They're going to be canceling the contract of a old Aquarian man house because they now recognize the fraud that this man, you Leos, and this old Aquarian man, they're recognizing that is a fraud that you have always done. So they're now finding out that an old Aquarian man and you Leos could have done this before. Okay? Pretending to be a house that is yours. They now recognize that this Aquarian person, this Aquarian man lied. They're recognizing that a young Aquarian between the age of 18 and 45 with this old Aquarian man, they have an affair, and the young Aquarian lied for this old Aquarian man. So you were not, Leos, you were not aware that this old Aquarian man had an affair with this young Aquarian girl also. Okay, this man is an old nasty fiseric. He had an affair also with this young Aquarian, because this young Aquarian is between the ages of 18 and 45. Okay, he had an affair with this old, this young Aquarian also. Okay, so he was telling you that you were the love of his life, but he was also sleeping with a young Aquarian person also. There it is. It is in the house. So I see that, you know, the end of the day, this man is going to be asking this young Aquarian to leave the house because he's now recognizing that this young Aquarian is looking for some sort of attention from him. This young Aquarian wants to trap this man. And this young Aquarian is aware that this man is not 100% and she wants to trap this man. So you are going to be finding out all of this, Leo, in the month of October. You Leos are very upset. You Leos are very upset because an ending is coming for you because of what this Aquarian man did. Use you to collect a whole lot of money. And this money is now going to be returning to the rightful owner. What is this about this long-term stability? Gevangenis. You're going to go to prison for a very long time, Leo. You Leos and the Aries is going to go to prison for a very long time. Okay, this is the energy of the prison. Long-term stability is going to be you and this Aries. Leos is going to go to prison for a very long time. Especially Leo women, for what you have done. It is not the first time that you Leo women collect using other people information to collect money, and now you're going to go to prison for a very long time. It is in the house because now you are now thinking in your head and you're now recognizing it is in the first house because you wanted some sort of a new start to gain a whole lot of money, and you are going to go to prison. Okay, for a very long time. Yeah, there's a whole lot of regrets. Yeah, you're turning you're turning your back on a man, an older man. You are turning your back on an older man. You're thinking about really letting go of this older man because of what he has gotten you in. And he has gotten you in some serious trouble. So, yeah, because Julius is not aware that this older man is having an affair with a younger Aquarian also. Okay, this younger Aquarian person live in this older Aquarian man house. And he's also having an affair with this younger Aquarian person in his house. This younger Aquarian person is living in his house. Were you aware of this? Because this is all going to come to an end. Because he's, you know, whoever this younger Aquarian person is trying to get this man to sleep with them so that they can have something over this man. Okay, this man is a mental case. This man is a mental case, Leo. So, Leo, I gotta go. Namaste. For the rest of you Leos, you're okay. But whoever this Leo is, that they and their partner took a whole lot of money that was not theirs, that was collecting money using someone else's name, information, property information, you all are going to go to prison for a very long time. Yeah, they have evidence. They're now seeing the fraud that you young Leos and your partner was creating. And you young Leo women, yeah, an end is coming up for you young Leo women. All right, because this man, this Aquarian man who used you young Leo women is moving on to someone else. I'm sorry, it is just horrible. I just can't believe that people are like that. Bye.